I want to talk a little bit about this stuff going on that hopefully is about to wrap up, even though nothing ever really wraps up in this entirety. Not that I'm ever surprised at the lack of objectivity on the left. But with that said, the lack of any objectivity by those on the left in this Kavanaugh situation is dumbfounding. Absolutely dumbfounding. And let's talk about the premise that they're trying to put forward. The concept that it will throw out the rule of law and one of the most important things that makes this country special and free. Due process, innocent until proven guilty. The left would have us believe that we should believe Blasey Ford without reproach. And here's the thing, and I made this argument in a pretty well thought out post that I did on Facebook not too long ago, where I laid out this case. Somebody coming up and reporting accusations from 30, 40 years ago and claiming to be a victim, you can support that victim. You can embrace that victim. You can help her or him, FYI. You can be there. You can provide counseling without going to the point to condemn whoever it is that they are possibly accusing. You know, focus on the victim. A good analogy would be in wartime. There are many, many instances in our battles throughout the last couple hundred years where corpsmen, and in some cases not even corpsmen, there's a case, several cases in the Civil War. They actually called this guy the Angel of Mercy or something, and then in the World War I and World War II. So I mean, but generally speaking, corpsmen, medics will go out onto the battlefield and provide assistance to the enemy soldiers. That is purely taking care of the victim. But they're obviously not agreeing with the victim. You can embrace and help somebody without condemning whoever it is they want to accuse when you have zero evidence. And in regard to the Kavanaugh thing, so you got this accusation from 35 years ago that is fuzzy at best. It wasn't rape, by the way. I love how the Democrats keep trying to turn this into rape. It's the quoted description is groping, but nonetheless doesn't excuse any of that. But we have had now other people come forward that said they think they probably were the one who did that. You have Blasey Ford naming 4 witnesses that she claimed were there and were aware of the situation. One of which is a lifetime, long-time best friend to Blasey Ford. All 4 have denied it. All 4 have came out and said they don't even have a recollection of that party. They've never heard anything about that from Blasey Ford. And one of them even says she don't know who Kavanaugh is, even long going to a party with him that her best friend was assaulted at. Am I disputing something may have happened to Blasey Ford? No, not at all. Nor should anybody, which is why she was treated with a great deal of respect at the hearing, by the way. But to be so dead fast certain, especially those of you who know nothing about the reality of the situation, who want to condemn Kavanaugh simply because it fits your politics. Simply because it fits your politics. So when I'm looking at that situation, I got her story alone that just falls apart. Her own claim witnesses know nothing about it, deny it. Then when you combine the crazy other things that the Democrats tried to bring to the table, Stormy Daniels' lawyer with this crazy ass story that I don't even want to repeat, that was blown out of the water before it even left the freaking tarmac, because the timelines didn't match up, and again, nobody knew anything about it, and it made no common sense at all. It was insane. Absolute insanity. So when you look at that, don't you have to at least let yourself register the concept that, you know, this does all seem kind of odd. And maybe I shouldn't be out there spouting that, you know, Kavanaugh's guilty and all this stuff when you don't know. You don't. One of the hallmarks of this country is our attempt to protect the innocent. Part of our judicial system is based on an idea that if we end up letting a guilty person go, that is better than punishing an innocent person, of which we still end up doing. I mean, there's cases nearly every, you know, multiple cases a year that come out where an innocent man or woman's been in jail for who knows how long, and they finally, you know, get the right evidence and release them. And there's no way to make up for that. I don't care what, you spend a day, a month, 5 years, 10 years in jail, and you come out innocent, there is no way to make up for that time. That time's gone. So our judicial system is built upon the idea that it is better to let a guilty person go than to convict an innocent person. This train of thought and this whole approach being given to Blasey Ford or any allegation like it is insanity. And it is a slap in the face of what this country is built on. And how those out there that I know are even versed in the law come out so vehemently on this subject blows me away. The lack of objectivity and the lack of common sense. It's depressing. It's depressing. The world that comes out of this is not a pretty one. It is not. And those that have been so quick to judgment when the evidence is so huge against their belief, I truly feel sorry for them. The general's out.